I have no connection with any commercial organization associated with the water district or the St. Mary's Lake water treatment plant. I'm just a concerned ratepayer. One party that's not with us today is the company that put forward a $6 million proposal to solve the water quality problem on St. Mary's Lake. The reason they're not here is rather embarrassing for the water district. Kerwood Lytle, the consulting engineering company that the water district engaged to design this plant, contacted the company that put forward the $6 million proposal and said, if you participate in this meeting with the ratepayers, we will file a complaint with the Professional Engineers Association in British Columbia against you. So the company contacted us and said, for obvious reasons, we have to back off. We all know we have to have clean water, and we all know we're going to have to build something. But nobody's ever stopped and asked, what should it be that we need to build? The North Salt Spring Water District got an order to comply from Vancouver Island Health Authority, now called Island Health, and their knee-jerk reaction was, we're going to build a DAF plant, and here's the price, no discussion. They've refused to participate in this open forum tonight to exchange ideas with the ratepayers. I'm very disappointed in that. I don't know what they're afraid of. But there's been, in their open house, no opportunity for the ratepayers to put forward their views and discuss them openly. We've been told what the North Salt Spring Water District wants, and that's it.
The difference, the design by Kerwood Lytle is a, basically this is the documents. It's basically an underground sort of bunker using a massive quantity of concrete. And there's a what they call a wet well down here, which goes 7 meters into the ground. You can imagine the mess that's going to make of, environmentally with all the mud and everything, plus just a huge amount of concrete being used. The other thing is with the alternative design by a company that's actually larger than Kerwood Lytle, basically it's just a what's called a slab on grade, where they're using the exact identical equipment, but they're just putting it up on top of the land instead of digging it way down inside. And this is the similar drawing showing the tanks up on top. So, and then the other difference is the intake pumps would be sort of inserted into the intake pipes rather than inside this big wet well. So it's all virtually identical equipment. It's just a question of the building and how it's mounted. With the above ground design, there would be a steel build. Obviously, an above ground thing is going to be not as attractive, but because you can basically see tanks, so, you know, but they can be hidden with trees. Trees can be planted. Meeting with the district manager and the chairman about maybe, I don't know, 9 months ago or something. And I said, I would like to see your feasibility study of the different options. And they said, well, there isn't one. And I said, well, how did you pick what you're going to do? And they said, well, we sat around the boardroom table, and we talked about it, and we decided to do it. Good. And I said, awesome, can I get the minutes of the meeting? They said, well, I don't think anybody took any notes. So that's
for $10 million?
Yes.
Oh, this is insane.
I'm not a ratepayer, but some of you may know me. My name is Maxine Leichter, and I watch all the government agencies very closely because it's kind of my passion in life is to have good government. I really care about government, it's just my thing. And one thing that's very upsetting to me, and I've been on Salt Spring now for 11 years, is the way the public agencies here do what's called public consultation. They're required to do public consultation, but they do a very poor job of it. And I think that's why we're all here tonight, because of the very poor public consultation that was done by North Salt Spring Water District. And the reason I want to talk to you is because it's not just North Salt Spring Water District that's doing this. It's all the public agencies on Salt Spring. They're all doing this. And many of them are going to be coming to all of us again with other proposals for raising taxes for projects. And I would really I would like them to change how they're doing it so that we can have a real collaboration with our public agencies on how to solve these problems. Now, There are well-accepted principles of public consultation that are not being followed by these districts, okay? And I just want to take a few minutes to go through them with you, because some of you may find yourself in the position of being on some of these boards and having the ability to put good public consultation into practice. So I'm trying to get the word out. So the first principle is that you consult with people early in the process, before major decisions are made. The other thing is that there should be a process there are certain principles about how the agency reaches out to the public, how the public responds, and the third really important point is there needs to be an interchange. You brought up that point, that there's no interchange. And by the way, I contacted North Salt Spring and asked to give a presentation to them about public participation, and they turned me down. So I would like to see a process that's completely transparent and public like that. And I've heard some inklings that that might not be legal. If that's not legal, it ought to be. Because it's obvious that everyone deserves to know why Salt got picked, and the firms that didn't get picked, they deserve to see where they were weak so they can do better next time. So that's my spiel.
Thank you.